Hello, folks. Harvey Davy here, live. Anyway, what are you guys doing? Hmm? Just wondering what's going on. I ain't going to be on here very long tonight. I'll probably spend about maybe 30 minutes on here. That'll be about it. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to come in and go out because need to get some sleep. I got a lot of things to get done tomorrow. I'm getting ready to clear out my storage unit, and I'm ready to get it moved up north. But it's going to be pretty darn chilly up there. So, but anyway, that's the situation. So I don't know. Doesn't matter. I hope nobody comes in because I'll just be like just doing a regular video. So five was it 56? One person in here. It's 1 minute. Basically the 1 minute mark. I got one person in here. So I'm gonna spend I'm gonna say 25 minutes on here. So 25. We got 24 minutes left. So see who we get. Like I said, I was kind of hoping I'd get nobody in here, really, because I don't make money off of views anyway. So wonky-eyed Vegas drunk. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm kind of not happy where I'm at. I'm hanging out at a friend's house, on the street, and I don't know. I'm not happy here because there's a gal that's here that I've known for 30 something, 35 years. Man, she is such a witch. Man, I was watching a movie with two people, and she just took control of the TV set and said, "Well, the movie was almost over," and she just said, "Well," she goes and tells the owner of the house to take the freaking movie off because it was a thriller movie. So it's like, what the heck? And that pissed me off. But and then she, we were gonna take her on a camping trip, and I thought, no way, she'd never work on the camping trip. It just wouldn't work. Did you date? No, no, never dated her. Everybody screwed her. All my friends all had sex with her. And I made a comment. I said, "Well, you wouldn't slut me out, would you? You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't give me nothing back in the day, But you did everybody else, right? You did everybody, every one of my friends, or even three people that are no longer here no more, But they're no, So it's like what? So she's like making a dig, like I would never given you anything anyway. I go, well, you fucked everybody else, so what's the difference, What was the difference? I said, now forget. Yeah, I wouldn't have sex with you if you paid me. She's got She's 180 pounds. She's not very attractive. I don't see nothing attractive about her. Her personality is nothing. And she tried to break up her daughter's relationship with her boyfriend. Got in the middle of it. And my position on that, if her daughter has a boyfriend, then that's their relationship. It's none of her damn business, right? She's not the one that has to live and sleep with that person, right? So it's none of her freaking business. That's what I say. Your daughter's going to do whatever she wants anyways. So what's the big deal, man? What's the gripe? So that's, and I'm like, I just can't stand to be around this lady, I'm gonna get my friends coming down from Sholo. We got a trail, we got a 6x12 trailer enclosed, and we're gonna pull it with my friend's truck, and we're gonna get it to my property up north. And weather's really chilly up there, so I don't know. We may camp up there, but we're gonna need a heater for sure, a good heater, a couple good heaters. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But I'll get that stuff loaded up, get it cleared out of the storage I have down here, save me $150 a month, and then I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna look into some other options. Maybe Sholo or something. Maybe hang out in Sholo. I don't know, for a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking into it for sure. I told my friend Tim, I said, maybe, yeah, I could do some live streams from his place, with his 2 dogs. And he's got a lady that's going to be staying there too. Some other lady that he knows. And she's going to stay with him for a couple months, and I'll be hanging there too. So what the heck, So 1 woman, 2 guys. So that's how it'll be. But there's no relationship type thing that's going on here. It's just going to be, she just needs a place to hang so she can get a job and get her feet off the ground, or get herself mounted so she can get grounded, so she can get herself, moving around. Heck, I wouldn't mind just roommating with her, getting an apartment or something, and doing something like that. I don't know. Then that could be pretty good, But just no relationship, just a roommate, and split the difference in the rent. I think that'd be pretty good, But what do you think, wonky-eyed Vegas drunk? What do you think of that? We got 4 people in there. See, I don't need I don't need a big crowd in my streams. I don't. I kind of, I figure I'll come in every once in a while, a couple times a week, maybe once a week. I don't know, something like that. Apartments are $2,000 in here. They're expensive. I might have to look elsewhere. I don't know. But, there's always hanging out in the RV, right? That's not exactly cheap either, but it's a lot cheaper than paying $2,000 for an apartment. Splitting $1,000 a piece. Now, I spent, I'll tell you what, I spent $800 a month, $850 a month on a full hookup down here in Phoenix. But like I said, the weather was starting to get warm, and it'll start getting warm again. I'll tell you what, Phoenix is going to be a hot pressure cooker here in just a few minutes, because it's going to get hot. Believe me, this place will heat up like a firecracker. That's what happens. That's what happens here in the Phoenix area. It's normal for this type area. So and it's going to get hotter. It's going to be a very brutal, long summer, drawn out. Summers last till November here. $850, yeah, $850 I was paying. Well, did that come with Mountain View? No, there was no. Matter of fact, it was horrible. Let me tell you about the place. It was called Royal Palms in Phoenix, up in the North Phoenix area. It was loud, fire trucks, police cars, nonstop. Police officers, because of all the homeless people hanging out at the back fence, where I was up in the back fence area, the northeast corner. There's a Quick Trip right there. The Quick Trip just caused all kinds. It was just noise throughout the night because people were thumping their stereos, going in there to pump gas, playing their loud stereos back and forth. You know how that, the big booming bass from rap music, that type of thing. That'll wake you up at any time, any kind of sleep, as good as I could sleep. That would wake me up in a second, But yeah, it's good to see wonky-eyed Vegas drunk. So she must be from Vegas. I'm sure Vegas, if you are in Vegas, I bet you Vegas is pretty pricey. How much would an apartment cost in Vegas, a 1-bedroom? What do you think? That'd be probably a pretty penny, huh? That's what I'm saying. I go, well, if anybody knows, it's somebody that's out of Vegas, right? So, but yeah, we don't need no big crowds, doing a live feed. I don't care for big crowds. And hey, I'm just coming in here to kill some time before I crack and go to sleep, I'll be tucking in here very shortly after this, and then I'll throw my sleeping bag over me. It's gonna be a nice night. It's gonna be down in the high 40s tonight, so it'll be a good night to sleep in, Summerlin, I live, and it's very expensive now. So yeah, a lot of Vegas is outpriced. Same with Phoenix. Phoenix is the same way. Very expensive now. Used to be economical. You used to be able to get, And I thought the one lady here, I said, well, why don't you split an apartment with me? Whatever. And she's like, yeah, I would never do that. I can live for free at my daughter's house. I go until you butt into their relationship, like she butted into her other daughter's relationship. So if she gets into her other daughter's relationship, because she don't own the property. She lives in a very expensive home in North Scottsdale. You're talking. They got what, 2 acres, acre and a half, or whatever it is there. They got horses and pigs and goats and all that kind of stuff. Quail. I mean, they literally just, they killed they got beef, the cattle, and they raise cattle. They kill one and they gut it, and they eat off the meat. That's a pretty cheap way of eating, if you ask me. But I just where she's at right now. The place. I mean, I don't go inside the house, but I walked in. To get something to drink, and I didn't sit down. I don't sit down on their furniture at all because they got bed bugs there. So, but anyway, I just went in and got something to drink. I was standing there and there's a movie on, and I had a metal chair, that I brought in from my RV. Because it's metal. There's nothing that can get into it. So, but anyway, that's a long story made short on that one. But yeah, I don't care. I don't talk too loud, but I don't care. I just don't care for that. I'm not going to say her name. I'll leave her name out. But, man, I've known her for, but she's always lived in like Salt Lake City. So, I mean, I think I went on one camping trip with her once with a group of people, but I would never do it again. Let's see. Bed bugs. Yeah, they got bed bugs in there, and believe me, it's and what she's going to do? She's going to spread those things to her family or her daughter's house in North Scottsdale. Wait till that stuff gets into their new furniture. Wait till that happens. I guarantee you she won't be there for very long. But anyway. And she drinks every single day. She drinks by the hour. It's like, some people have a chain smoking, problem. Well, she's constantly drinking whiskey. Constantly. So she's got to be an alcoholic. Yeah, that's the name. How'd you get that? Yeah, you got a good memory. Janice is in here too. What's going on, Janice? So I love just a small crowd. I don't like getting like 20, 30 people. It just becomes work when you're doing a stream because everybody's coming in and you got just to keep up. You just got to knock people out. Block them and kick them out of the stream, whatever, just, all the rotten people that want to come in. But yeah, I'm getting ready to head up north. This weekend, it's supposed to get hot here again. So I guess it'll be a timely thing. By the time, we're going to get the trailer tomorrow. I already rented the trailer. We found it up in northern Arizona. I told Tim, just get it up and close to your neck of the woods, because then that way we do a round trip, because the round trip is cheaper with U-Haul trailers. We're talking at 6x12, so round trip I can have it for 4 days for $200. And if you do a one way, it costs you $400. That's crazy, for just a freaking trailer. Where now I can just get this thing for 4. I won't have it for 4 days. I mean, I think I could turn it in early and maybe get money, put back into the account. I don't know. But yeah, gas. I got to fill this baby up here, and So yeah, I gotta fill this up tomorrow. Get this tank filled up. But man, I went through a tank of gas and like lickety split. God, you move this thing, it just sucks the gas. Let me tell you. So yeah, once you get situated, you don't want to move around too much. That's the thing. So you're tired, huh, Janice? I'm tired too. But yeah, I'm tired of, I'm actually tired of being here because because I don't like the company. But I got a place to kind of I have a couple days here at least, where I don't have to worry about, you know, you know, having a problem with anything, because I can just go back to my RV and heck, I got all my peace I can think of, and I got satellite TV in here, and so I'm good here. I'm good. I just don't like moving around too much because everything, goes flying out. So, but yeah, I got to get my friend Tim. We got to get this thing to the property, and we'll get a lot of stuff taken out of this thing. Stuff I don't use, stuff that just never gets used. I'll get it out of here. Pack it into the storage shed up north, and we're done. Lock it up. Call it a day. I'll head over to Show Low. I've never been. It's been a years since I've been to Show Low, so I'm kind of looking forward to going out over to that direction. You know who's going to be in Show Low actually? Who's is another RVer? Actually, two RVers that are going to be up in there. Camper Van Kevin and Felix, or camp out up in Show Low. But I thought they would go to like New Mexico where the purple tiny house is. That's what I thought. That's what I would think. That's where I think they would go. But maybe they're just going to hang out in Show Low. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? Maybe the gas prices keep them in Show Low. But there's some cheaper places that you can get full hookups up in those areas. But yeah, it didn't. Camper Van Kevin said it snowed in Show Low. It didn't snow in Show Low. I talked to Tim. He lives in Show Low. They didn't get any snow. Flagstaff didn't get any snow either. All they got was rain. It rained, and that's it. It was 50 degrees. It got down pretty chilly in the morning though. Got down to I think like 20, about 30 something degrees. I would say like 31, 32. So, but yeah, I gotta, when I gotta fill this propane tank up on this thing. So, just in case I need to use some heat, I'll have it. Can crank on the heat. It's just a regular propane heater. That little, what's it called? I'm trying to think. It's called the. I can't even think of the name of it. But yeah, it's like, it's just like a 3. I don't know. It's the Wave 3 is what it is. But I got to get the propane tank up, so I can crank the heat for a few days, Be nice if I do have a buddy heater. I'm going to have Tim, when we get to the property, we'll open up the door, and I do have a little buddy heater in there, so I need to get a filter adapter. But the problem with that is it's too hard to mount it. I think I'm gonna have to pick up the big buddy, the bigger one. You could probably get a better deal on those things now that summer's coming into play. You know what I'm saying? But there's still a little bit left of cold yet. It's just a little bit. So, but if I crank up a buddy heater, I think it'll keep this thing heated up pretty good, I think, But yeah, it got hot, like I said last week. It got, just that one day, I got overheated, and I actually had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the emergency because I was freaking, my whole, yeah, I just was, well, I'm yawning. But anyway, I was dehydrated big time. I need to put down more water. I drank a lot of water today, so it's we met for lunch, but I don't know. I just don't get along with the gal. Don't get along with her. I don't know. She likes throwing digs at me. She definitely likes throwing digs at me. She did it all day, and I said, well, the plans have changed. I said, Tim, I said, you know what? I don't, you got money. There's no way that what benefit do I get out of you, hanging with you on a camping trip? But, you're not my girlfriend, and I don't want to ever be your boyfriend. So so I'm saying, but if I don't want to pay anything towards you, So you have plenty of money for yourself. So you should just take care of yourself, or have your so-called, guy friend at this house, supply all your whiskey for. And he did. He actually got her like 2 gallons of whiskey for her to drink. He'll just keep supplying her with whiskey one after another if need be. I don't need to be, because the more drunk she is, the more very confrontational she gets. She's very confrontational. She you don't have to say much, and it just lights her fire, man. I'm telling you. That's just something I don't enjoy. Don't like it at all. So I'd say I can't wait till I'm out of here, Can't wait. But I wanted to sweep up in here. Wanted to move a few things, and just kind of sweep it out, move it, and put it back. That way, when I get to empty these things, these items in there. I got a 35 below sleeping bag in here too, but I'd probably use that on a cold freaking night. I might get it out, but it's really thick. I don't think I could ever get cold in that thing. Even if it got down to, like, let's say 20, 15 degrees, I wouldn't even feel it. But yeah, I think, or if you had, let's say this thing had a, I'm trying to think, like one of those, one of those Chinese heaters or whatever you call those things. I'm not even sure what you call those. But yeah, if you had one of those, like a diesel heater, that's what they're called, diesel heaters. That would really heat this place up. But yeah, but it's not gonna be needed in basically just a few more weeks. Boy, 22 minutes in here. I think I said I was gonna go 25 minutes tonight. But it's good to see you have Janice and Wonky Eyed Vegas drunk in here. So, I think Wonky Eyed Vegas drunk. I think you're in what? Where do you live? Summerlin? Is that the town you live in Las Vegas, or the Vegas area, I should say? Basically, you live in a suburb of Las Vegas. I think I've been to. I'm trying to think of the other places I've been in the Vegas area. I've been all over Vegas, so I've been to Vegas a lot of times, and with the way I am right now with the walker, and unless I had electric wheelchair going, Vegas wouldn't do me any justice, because if I can't walk around, and you certainly can't enjoy Vegas, that's for sure. But I just wonder if Wonky Eyed Vegas drunk, is there a lot of people really packing into Vegas, or is it? Or is the gas prices, keeping people away? I just wonder what it's like in there in the Vegas area, But it's good like I said, it's good to have Janice and Wonky Eyed in here tonight. Like I said, we're keeping it nice and tight, 3, 4 people. I like to keep it 5 or less. I've always liked the streams that way. Back to the old school days, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we're almost at the 20. I think I said I was going to go 25 minutes. I might go 30. I guess we can go 30 minutes. No, I'll shut her down and I'll go to sleep. Call it a night. Throw the sleeping bag over me, and that's it. We're done. I've already took my medications for tonight. I've already tested my blood sugar. Gave myself insulin too, so I took care of all that tonight. See, that's one thing I do. I make sure I take care of myself now, whereas before I didn't. I really take the extra time to check my blood sugar and get my medications in me. And I got my Entresto heart medication. I got my Metoprolol that I take for my heart too. So, and I take the Metoprolol is my blood pressure pill too. So that keeps my blood pressure intact. So, as long as I do those things, I don't drink. I don't drink any, so that's never been an issue with me drinking alcoholic beverages. I've always just iced, a little bit of iced tea, but mainly water. And Tim got me some water. He got me a flat of 40 pack of water, which I can use. I've got two flats in here. Actually, I got 3, and then Tim's will add 4. So that'll get me pretty well situated with drinking water, So, but yeah, I want to clear the just get the right amount of clothes in here and bag the rest of it and get it out of here. Get myself some room, get the shower cleared out so I can actually use my shower to take a shower. I could put my chair in there. And the metal chair, I could sit down, throw the towel over it, and I could take a nice hot shower. It holds 30 gallons, so I'll have to, I'll just have to, make sure I, fill that up once a week or whatever, and then that way I can take 2-gallon showers. That'll be pretty good. So, Lifestyle Journal with Joni Portwood. What's going on, Joni? Baja Bound, man. I've got some people coming in here. I was gonna shut it down at like 25 minutes. I was keeping it right around the 4 or 5 people mark here, but we got 6 in here now. I think it says 6. We got Baja Bound and Joni Portwood. We got Janice. We got Wonky Eyed Vegas Drunk. So it's good to see you guys in here tonight, But yeah, I was just, I'm going to be happy to leave this area here. It's quiet. One thing I could say about this neighborhood is very quiet. You don't hear, you can hear a pin drop. You don't hear sirens and, you don't hear, see cops all over the place. Where I was at 19th Avenue and Dunlap, that was just a nasty corner for drug activity. And in fact, they had one of the biggest drug busts in Phoenix with fentanyl and cash. Right at that corner, right at the Circle K, actually, is where they got those, where they captured the people with all the drugs and cash. I heard all the sirens and I seen all the lights flashing, so I knew something was going on. It was big because you knew it was big because the sirens went for freaking, seemed like it went for an hour, and it finally calmed down. But geez, I'll tell you, terrible. Then my next door neighbor that I was camping with or whatever in that park, he wasn't anything nice, he was just an absolute atrocious to be around. Actually, if you hung with him, I didn't like to hang with that guy either. He was drinking too. Everybody that I've been around that drinks heavily, I don't get along with those people. So, and go figure on that one. Just think of how they are when they're drunk like that. They're not them. They're you know what? Some people say that when you're drunk, you're actually acting like your real self. And when you're sober, things are different. I know Cindy's attitude changed a lot when she wasn't drunk in there. But then when she got drinking again, I noticed that little vicious part of her started reappearing again, I'm like, wow. This is something I don't like, and then that's always been a story too. Everybody I've known that had drinking problems, I never could, I never did get along with them, never did. even when they're sober, you know, you say they don't like to be sober. So why is it that these people want to be drunk all the time? Is it because they don't like themselves? Is it because they're depressed? A combination of depression, a combination of just not liking yourself and just trying to hide from whatever, you know. So you hide behind the bottle was basically what you do. That's not something I've ever done, but I've witnessed it a lot. I've seen it within the people that I've been associated with over the years, you know. That people can't handle their booze. They can't. And I'm telling you, Cindy can't handle hers. I'm just telling you. And I absolutely don't want to be around that. And I think she got the message tonight, because I didn't say much to her at all since she came in here. I really just haven't said anything really, you know. So I just kind of like, she took the movie off that I wanted to watch. It was a thriller. I know, we don't want to watch this, and I'm like, I don't like this kind of movie, you know. I go, well, I want to see the bad people get caught and get, you know, whatever, get their own for doing what the bad things that they're doing. So that's why I wanted to watch the damn freaking movie. I said the movie's almost over. There's only maybe 10 minutes left of it. Why not just let it go to the end? Cindy, yeah, she's here. She's at Richard's house, and he's just, because Paul said I could stay here. You know, I'm parked. My RV's parked but I'm not parked on his property. I'm actually parked in the next door neighbors, off to the side of their yard. You know, and there's no complaints. I'm quiet, not noisy. I don't bother anybody. I just going to be here for another day, and once we get my storage cleared out, that's it. I won't. I don't think I'll be coming back to Phoenix anymore. I think that'll be it for me with Phoenix. I think that's the last hurrah, the last drawdown for coming in the Phoenix area. And after this, it'll be up in northern Arizona, Show Low, Flagstaff, whatever, you know. But I'll do that. I'll hang out up there and see, you know, take a look, and I'll check some prices on some stuff up in the Show Low area too, you know. I know that one park at Timson's only like, what, $500 a month. So that's not too bad, you know. I could throw 500, you know, to have electricity and full hookups. That wouldn't be too bad, you know. I don't think, but we'll see. I'll play it. But yeah, I can get the dogs in the video. I can actually, you know, we can do some cooking videos. You know, there'll be a lady there. There'll be a. So yeah, we can get her in on the videos. As for Cindy, she don't ever watch my channel. You know, it's not something she does. She don't. They talked about doing a DJ thing, or like a karaoke thing, because they got their laptops. They don't. I guarantee you they'll fail with that. They're trying to make money, but they're not going to be able to make money. I don't think they can. I don't think they got the personality. And besides, when they go into an establishment that already has a jukebox there, they're butting into their business. They're saying they're going to come in there and play their music for the people. Let the people choose the music and play it in a bar when they have a jukebox there. What do you think? What do you think will happen there with that situation? I think personally that they'll be booted out of there, because they're taking the earnings away from the establishment. You know, I know the places they're going to go. It's not going to work for them. You know, it's not going to work, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I mean, that's just something I could do too. But why do it? You know, it's just, I don't think it's an idea that's going to work out in the long run. You know. Let's see, I brought Oju A lunch, man, she pulled a... Well, the one, not this one didn't. Cindy didn't, but the one Jackie, she pulled a fast one on me for sure. And I'll have nothing I don't want everything to do with her ever again. That was it. She was supposed to buy me a steak dinner after I already bought her a steak dinner. Come on. And then she takes me to pizza and then I'm going to pay the whole bill? No. I paid my own bill. And I was out of there. Jackie goes, "You didn't pay my bill." I said, "You were supposed to pay my bill. What happened to that? Whatever happened to the steak dinner I was supposed to get? I didn't get that either, did I?" She goes, "Well, you know what? You can go fuck yourself." And I go, "Well, that's the attitude you got? Well, whoa." And I put an ad, a Craigslist up for you, and I'm going to report her to Craigslist and state that she's using other people and running a business to sell cats. And she's having this cat have kittens every, what? How often do cats have kittens? You guys know? I don't even know. I guess I could look it up on YouTube. You know, she's using the same male and female cat to keep getting the cat pregnant to have these kittens so she can keep making herself, money. This is what she's been doing. So I should, I feel like calling Craigslist up and say, "Hey, man, this lady's using some people to try to sell her cats and make herself a profitable business." Yeah, I just think that's wrong. Totally wrong. And then, of course, the one guy said, "Well, she got her disability." I go, "Do you really know she got disability? What did she have wrong with her?" I don't think there's anything wrong with her, really, to get disability. I certainly got way more. And then Cindy was saying, "I got way more wrong than you. I got way more." I go, "Yeah, you do? Yeah, you can walk. I can't." She never once offered me, like, to go get me a glass of water, since I can't do it with the walker, right? I can't go in that kitchen and go grab some water. I can't do that because... I hate, it's like they're just being really rude to me, It's just their way of saying, "Why don't you take a hike?" But see, my friend Paul, likes me. He wants real down deep, being real. Paul likes my company there, and it was up to him that I could stay here, and because he said yes, technically, the landlord, that owns the house, he basically, I'm never vicious to the guy, so, I'm always politeful and respectful, so he never, he doesn't do anything bad, but what they did do, what was bad when I had to leave the kitchen, they put a big fan in the doorway, so when I had to go out, so they made it so, and they put a bunch of cables down there so I could trip and fall. See, they didn't say they did that on purpose, but I can tell that's what their intention was. They wanted to trip me and get me hurt. See, that's vicious, And if that's what their intention was, that's no good for, that's not a godly thing to do, You got to pray for people like that. Matter of fact, I didn't pray today, but I will make a prayer before I go to sleep here tonight. I will close out a prayer. I got 10 people in there. I didn't think I was going to get, all these people in here. I thought it'd be a 25-minute stream and I'd be out of here, Yeah, because I don't come in here that much, I figure just come in here like once a week, and and that's okay for me, But I'll get into it more once I get to a better place, I can get couple dogs in the video, cooking. I'll get some cooking videos going, and stuff like that. I'll get back into the cooking video segment, and I don't have to do it live necessarily, but I can just do a upstream, upload type video, and do something like that. Oh yeah, and also fly the drone too. That's something I've wanted to do as well that I haven't been able to do, but I want to get into doing that. So, but Oh yeah, that's so no problem about getting them mixed up. It just Cindy's just as bad as Jackie, really, in some ways. Some ways not, but some ways more. See, Jackie doesn't get drunk and doesn't have an alcohol issue. Cindy, on the other hand, drinks nonstop. It's whiskey, whiskey, and whiskey, and more whiskey. See, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt her liver eventually down the road, and it's gonna make it so that if she quits, she'll start having uh, withdrawals. She'll go through withdrawal symptoms, from the alcohol. Tim went through a lot of it. Believe me, he went through a ton of that. I think he's finally getting past all that. But anyway, but Tim wanted to let me know that he wanted to give me if he passed away, he'd make sure that his fifth will went to me. I said, yeah, or vice versa. You've always done for me, so I can. If I was to pass away, I just you could just take over my property, and then you could then you could just move into the fifth wheel on the property, whatever. Or I was thinking of downgrading, trying to sell the 10 acres and make money off of it and just go buy like a half acre or something, or 1 acre of property, maybe in Show Low, maybe right there in Show Low. Maybe I sell my property and then I there's some guy that's got some property up in there. Maybe I buy that. I don't know. I'm gonna look into some things. So, because I need to get into a building for sure, like a mobile home or something, on its own land that's already there. It's already, ready to go, and it's on the property, and there's water, there's electric, and that'll make life a lot better, So I'll look into all those options too. So, but anyways, guys, let's see. When is the NBA playoffs? It's the NBA on TT, Gone Fishing, Washington Wizards. I'm just wondering when the NBA playoffs are going to take place. Should be coming up here pretty quick. I think there's like only a handful of games left. The Phoenix Suns are the number 1 seed. I have to look at their record, see where they stand, But yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. So, but you die with no will, the state will come in and take the property. The next of kin would get it, I would think. When my aunt passed away, she didn't have a will. It went to the siblings. Went to my cousin and my brothers and sisters. That's how I got my property, basically. So, but yeah, I wish I could have got like $100K more. I would have been in really good shape with just $100K more. But yeah, I could eventually do okay if the property's made money. I got to get with a real estate agent and see what the property value is, and and go from there and see if I can make money off of it, and go just buy a smaller piece of property with the like I said, with the mobile home already on it. And I know of one place up in Show Low that actually has something like that. It will go to probate, and the state will steal thousands in fees. Yeah, my aunt. Well, we lost a chunk of change right there, because actually my cousin came in and yanked a bunch of cash out of her pocket, and before it went to probate. So, and once you start pocketing money before the probate, there's nothing anybody can do about it, Except that whoever dishes into the funds, they end up being the best. They end up to benefit the most out of everybody, including any sibling that may have entitlement to the cash flow. But I'm just saying that's just something happened with my aunt. But yeah, the lawyers probably took probate, and the lawyers probably took about $2 million from her money. They took $2 million right off the top, and then my cousin took the rest, and we got the crumbs. So, but It did get me a piece of property, though. At least I got something I didn't think I was going to get. So I thought I'd just be living out of the RV the whole time, which is what I've been doing. I've been living out of the RV pretty much. But we'll get up north and, you know, and we'll see what I can muscle up here and get going. So, but 45 minutes, almost 1 hour. Crazy, huh? I didn't think I was going to be on here for an hour. I thought I'd be only here for 25 minutes. But a few people seen or saw that I was on here, so I appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. It's pretty cool. Let's see. They usually leave you with crumbs. Yeah, like I said, we got crumbs. My aunt made out big time. My one aunt, my cousin. My aunt was the one that passed away, but she lived a good life. She had lots of cash. She was rich. She's wealthy. You know, I wish I was wealthy. Like I wish I had the wealth like she had, because she never had to worry about anything. She had everything she ever could dream of having. You know. She lived a good life in Scottsdale, and you know, she inherited the house from her sister, and then in the end, after she passed away, then my cousin sold the property and made out big. You know, took another she took $500,000 right there, right off the top from that house that was sitting there in Scottsdale was worth about $500,000. So. 500? No, it was worth by 500,000 is what the house went for on the market. So she did good, man. That was a big gripe from my family, is the fact that we didn't get dibs on that $500K. You know, my oldest brother, he thought that we should have been able to get the money from that, but we didn't. You know, legally, my cousin made out. Like I said, she made out like a freaking bandit. So, but oh well. You know, what can I say? I can't say too much about it. It was what it was. It is what it is. It's the only thing I can say. But anyway, like I said, I'm doing my money, my property's gone up good. So, but like I said, even though property goes up, doesn't mean you make out. But in northern Arizona, the property's always been valued more than property down in the Phoenix area. Even though Phoenix is still a hot market, it's not as hot as the market that's up in northern Arizona, because there isn't the house market. They got less houses, and when a house does, you know, go up for sale, it ends up being a lot more money. You know, people make more money up there per house compared to Phoenix. I'd say probably 50% more, at least, I would say, based upon what I see. So, but anyway, needless to be or say, it's almost time for me to get out of here and come and get off of doing the live stream. I didn't think I thought maybe I'd pick up. Well, you know what? I was thinking maybe I could pick up Tasha Teeling, but I don't think Tasha would ever come in here. And Lori Teeling's another one that wouldn't come in here either. So, but I don't see those people coming in here whatsoever. So, but anyways, I'm yawning. I'm tired. Man, time to close it out, guys. So I want to say a prayer here. I just want to pray for everybody that's come into the stream. Vegas, Wonky-Eyed Vegas Drunk, Baja Bound, Janice Lala, Joni Portwood, who else came in here? Yeah, those are pretty much the people that came in here. And then I got the stragglers that come in. So, but that's to be, you know, that's just what happens. So, but anyway, guys, that's in the name of Jesus, Lord, I come today. I pray for myself. Pray that you keep me another day, another night. Took my medications. I pray that I just keep healed. I pray that I keep to be healed up here, Lord. And I pray for all my people that came into my channel here tonight. Yeah, and and pray for my RV. Pray that my RV does well, right? To making its ride up north, and I pray that we have a safe trip, and that I get all my stuff out of my storage here and get it up to my property, get it in the storage there, get a new lock put on it, and yeah. And there's another thing. There might be. I don't know if the trailer is still going to be on that property up there, so I don't know about that. So I'll have to take a look once I get up there and see. My friend's got a chainsaw, so we're going to chop a few branches off the side of the road to get in, just so I can drive in, and I can empty some of the stuff, inside the RV here. We're going to have a lady with us, so she's going to help. She's going to help us out. So that's cool. She offered to help me out. Tim told her about me, so we'll pray for us, pray for us all, that we have a, safe everything, that we're safe and our health holds up, and, yeah, I just ask God to keep us strong, keep us in His will, and So anyways, guys, I'm ready to close it out here. So I thank all you guys for coming in. First of all, appreciate each and every one of you. And it's time to close it out. So, okay, we'll catch you on the next time, guys. And till next time, we'll see you next time around. How's that sound, guys? Okay, we'll catch you guys on the next RV Davey Lab video. Okay, we're out, guys. Okay. Goodbye, guys.